Asa Philip Randolph, better
A.
known as
Philip Randolph
A.
at the
Philip
Lincoln
Randolph, was
Memorial.
called the father of the
Photo
civil
of Mr.
rights
Randolph.
movement. As a young man, he started a magazine called The Messenger, which focused on the interests and concerns of the African
Cover of The
American
Messenger.
community. Eventually, he developed into a force for
Pullman
organizing
car
groups of black
porters.
people. His gift for organizing resulted in the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters and Maids, the first union for African Americans, which resulted in higher wages and better working conditions for the black employees on Pullman trains. He felt that waiting patiently and quietly for African Americans to attain
Civil rights
equality
protesters.
through those in political power would never bring desired results. He was convinced that organizing groups of individuals to march and protest intolerable conditions suffered by people of color brought more attention to the cause and inevitably brought changes more rapidly. He proved to be right. Through the intervention of
Mr.
Eleanor
Randolph,
Roosevelt,
Eleanor
he was
Roosevelt,
able to
and
meet with
New York Mayor
FDR about a
LaGuardia.
planned protest focusing on discrimination in the defense industry.
Mr.
I
Randolph.
called for a conference with the president. He said,
FDR.
Randolph, we can't have 100,000 Negroes marching on Washington. If anything such as that were to occur, you wouldn't be able to manage them. You might have bloodshed and death.
In 1941,
Executive Order
FDR signed
8802.
Executive Order 8802, ending discrimination in the defense industry and creating the Fair Employment Practices Commission in order to prevent
March
the
on
threatened
Washington.
March on Washington by
Poster.
100,000 African Americans organized by Randolph. In 1963, Mr.
Cover
Randolph
of Life
helped organize
magazine
the
with the
March
Lincoln
on Washington
Memorial.
of 250,000 people, focusing on injustices that African Americans continue to endure. This would help lead to the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Mr. Randolph and
I am
LBJ.
happy to join with you today
Dr. Martin Luther King.
in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
I think history was written today
A. Philip Randolph and Roy Wilkins.
on coming generations with respect to our democracy, with respect to our ideals, with respect to the great struggle of man toward freedom and human dignity.
Crowd at the 1963 March on Washington. NPS Arrowhead.